What's up my lovely people, and in this video, as stated, I will be explaining the process of creating an animated video. But before we begin, just pump the stock by smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and with that said, let's dive in. Before you even consider utilizing animation for your videos, there are some prerequisites that I would suggest to get in place before you start. And these are: 1. You're going to need a lot of energy. You're going to need anywhere from 3 to 10 hours of time. We need a solid idea. You're also going to need $39 to pay for the software. The software I'm using is Scribe, and the $39 would be for the month, but if you want to use it for the year, it would be $168. So it would work out to about $14 per month. But I personally chose the $168 because I know I was going to use the videos for my YouTube channel. And lastly, you'll need DaVinci Resolve 16 or 17. Just note, it takes a lot of GPU and CPU power to operate, but it's a gem. So with all that out of the way, here's the step you need to create an animated video. Step 1. Organizing your idea. Normally, I would already have the video title written down somewhere, or at least have an idea of what the video title might be, so that the video has a focus point. And you can type on your laptop or whatever, but I personally use my phone and I use Samsung Note. Yes, I'm an Android user. The reason I use my phone is because I type faster on my phone, and I also will be recording my audio as well, because I do my voiceovers before I actually animate the videos. And trust me, it's much more smarter to do, because when you are animated based on a second interval, it is better you have the sound before you try to animate or predict how the animation will go. Step 2, the voiceover. And with this, just have a very quiet background if you're unable to have an entire room that's dedicated to recording your audio. I just normally sit in my room. And heads up, if it's your first time recording, you might make a few mistakes, or you'll have sudden random sounds pop up in the background. But not to worry, you can just wait until the background noise goes away, and then you continue recording. Now this is where it's totally up to the user. I normally just record from my phone using a screen recorder, but you can use your laptop recorder, or even Scribe in and out itself has an area where you can actually record audio directly into the software. Then after you're finished recording, we would go to DaVinci Resolve to omit the mistake and add in sound effects or background music if you like. Case in point, this is how the original audio sound. What's up my lovely people, and in this video, as stated, I will be explaining the process of creating an animated video. But before we begin, just pump the stock. But before we begin, just pump the grand stock by smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And with that said, let's dive in. And this is the edited version. What's up my lovely people, and in this video, as stated, I will be explaining the process of creating an animated video. But before we begin, just pump the stock by smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And with that said, let's dive in. Afterwards, you render that video, and then you can use a MP4 to MP3 software to convert the video to audio. Quick side note, for a 1-day video, keep it under 4 minutes unless you have whole day to just make video. Now for step 3, the animation. And this is the longest part of the entire process. So let's open up Scribe, click create new scribe, and then we're here to the blank canvas. Now, there are a lot of things that is going on here, but the first thing to do would be to add the audio we edited. Now that we have added the audio, it's time to add animations. You can find photos by clicking this icon, and there are different categories of images you can choose from. But let's say for some reason you are not able to find the photo you want, you can Google picture and paste the URL here, and the photo will come up, or you can download the picture and then upload it to the software. So now that you find your photo, just click on it, it will pop up. For my videos, personally, I take off the hand drawing. I just feel that it gives a better viewing experience. Also, you can click on the details of the photo, and you can choose where to make the document be drawn. Move it from any direction, add effects like bounce for example, change the color of different aspects of the photo, and you can control the animation speed, the pause between each photo, and how long it takes to transition to the next photo. Now playing the image, you notice that the photo will be zoomed up if the camera is set to default. But if you click on it, it will stay in that position. Oh, also here is a little trick with the video, and it's called morphing. And now with me just rambling, here's a 30-second montage of me making an animated video and adding in effect at the end. Here's the result. In the most basic definition I can think of right now, IPO, or initial public offering, is essentially the process of offering shares of a private company for the first time to the general public. And the reason why private companies might be interested in going public is oftentimes one of three things. One, to acquire additional capital for growth of the company while getting free advertisement. Two, private investors might want to liquidate their stake in the company, cash out. Or three, just in order to pay off debt by getting an interest-free loan from potential public investors. While an APO is essentially the same thing as an IPO. The only difference is that it would not be a private company going public, but a publicly listed company going back to the market for additional funds. Hence, APO, additional public offering. For example, let's say you have an Apple company. It's been a year in business and it's been going great, but you want to buy more land to plant more trees and grow your business. So you go to the stock exchange and decide that you want to become a publicly listed company. After you did all the paperwork, the stock exchange started advertising your company to the public, and your company started getting a lot of attention. Before you notice, all the shares you decided to sell to the public was sold off. Matter of fact, you were oversubscribed, which just simply means that, let's say you were offering 10 shares at $1 each, you should only receive $10 total, but you ended up getting a total of $12. Now you can, one of two things, you can either refund the $2 worth of applications back to the last set of persons who applied, or you can increase the amount of shares being offered from 10 to 12 in order to cover the extra applicants. Regardless of which path you choose, you would have gotten the cash you needed to expand your company. So you build a factory to start making apple juices and jams, in addition to continue selling your apples. At that point, you would have been an IPO. Now, 2 years later, and the business is still going good. However, you want to expand and you want to venture into other fruits like banana. So you can sell bananas or make banana chips or bread to sell. However, you cannot fund the venture with the current cash you have. So you go back to the stock market to raise additional funds. And this is where you would be issuing an APO, which is additional public offering. Understand that this was an oversimplification of the process. It was just to get you to understand the basics. So see you in the next video. You can use animated video for several purposes, some of which are using it to make YouTube videos and then talking about it on YouTube about how you can make YouTube videos about it, entering the infinite money loop. Or you can use it to create videos for class presentations. Be the one that stands out when everyone else is using PowerPoint or doing oral presentations. Or you can even use it to create a course where you can sell the course and then make money from it. I'm a finance channel, so I have to mention it somewhere. But the moral of the story is there are several ways you can use animated videos. You just have to choose. Personally, I have evolved from using just the basic animation alone in my videos to using more technicalities like more videos, more sound effects. But that can be used for our next video. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments and I'll make an in-depth video of my entire video making process. So that is it for this video, guys. Don't forget to pump the stock. With that said, catch you in the next video. Love you guys. Peace.